In this video I'm going to dilate this trapezoid shape ABCD by a factor of 2. Since it's a factor of 2, it means it's increasing because the distances are going to multiply, so this is going to get larger. To do that I need a dilation point. I'm going to plot my dilation point right here, and since we've done A, B, C, D, I'm going to call this point E. Now the first thing I need to do is I need to draw lines connecting dilation point E to all the points of my trapezoid. And I'll draw them with a dotted line so that you can see them fairly clearly, but that you can tell the difference between them and the actual sides of my trapezoid. So there they are. Now since I am actually increasing this by a dilation factor of 2, I need to know how long each of these connecting lines are, and then I'm going to double that distance, and that's where I'll plot my new points because I'm increasing by a factor of 2. So this line from D to E is 4.5 centimeters, 45 millimeters. 4.5, if I can't remember, I'm going to do it in a calculator or do it in my head. 4.5 times 2 is 9. So the new line is going to be 9 centimeters. The new point D prime is going to be 9 centimeters away. And I can just follow the line I already drew and just extend it till I get to 9 centimeters away, and that's going to be the new D prime. The line from A to E is almost exactly 7 centimeters long, which means I'm going to extend that line now to 7 times 2, which is 14 centimeters away. And right about here I'll have a new point A prime. B to E is 7.5 centimeters long, so now I'm going to extend that line to 15 centimeters away because 7.5 times 2 is 15. And right here I've got a new B prime. And then finally C to E is almost exactly 5 centimeters, so I'm going to extend that line to a distance of 10 centimeters from E. And that's going to give me a new C prime. Now let's take a look. Hopefully I can connect the dots and this shape will work properly. So C prime and D prime will connect with the line. A prime and B prime will connect with the line. See them a little off there. And A prime and D prime, B prime and C prime will connect with the line. So as you can see, I'm slightly off at the top here. I'm going to assume that one of my measurements was a shade off, so I'm going to do a little correction here. Just put my B prime about there, which means I've got to correct my line. To reflect that. There we see. How will I know if my dilation has been correct? Well, number one, should my shape have gotten bigger? Yes, and it did. And number two, does it maintain what looks to be about the exact same shape and exact same angles? It probably does, but I can check that by looking here. So for example, this angle between D and C is about is about 70 degrees, and on my original shape, also 70 degrees. So I know that I've actually done a pretty good job of dilating this shape by a factor of 2.